welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports, the second end of our lacrosse doubleheader. It's a quarterfinal matchup in Class A, the Mamaroneck Tigers hosting the Mahopac Indians. And Mamaroneck, the 3-seed, Mahopac, the 6-seed. Mamaroneck did play Mahopac once this year. It was a 16-10 victory. Mamaroneck's hoping for more of that on the field today. The sectional playoffs continue. Girls lacrosse quarterfinals next on LMC TV. Welcome back, just about set for the opening draw. Mamaroneck and Mahopac. The Tigers a 3-seed at 13-3. The Indians 6-seed at 9-7, and we are underway. And the opening draw is picked up right by the end line by Sarah Bennett. The Tigers at the first possession. This has been their strength all year, is winning the draw. They've been outpossessing opponents in a very impressive clip and fraction there stops play. Winner of this game will play Suffern in the semifinal, and Suffern's a 2-seed, so no matter who wins, they're going on the road. So it's Tyler Zidlicki holding on to it. Free position early on. Deflection, and looks like we'll set it up again, and it's actually Bridget Knowles. Thought it was 8, it's 18.
Let's go, Pack! Let's go, defense!
So Knowles again, a minute in, no score. Now they've stopped the clock. Now here we go, Knowles shoots, and it's wide. Emily O'Shea is in goal for Mahopac, and Chloe Stafford in front of the cage for the Tigers. For the missed shot, Tigers keep possession. The connection in front, and they score. It's Zidlicki, it's 1-0. So a good start. That's been the formula for the Tigers all year. Win the draw, execute a possession, and finish with a goal. Draw control, clean win for Molland. This is Knowles over to Zidlicki, who just scored the goal. Sarah Bennett. Pass in front. Move is on, shot is wide. Tigers backed it up. That's Nora Reardon back there. Out of bounds, off Mamaroneck. Good defense by Siobhan Hines.
Here we go!
And Mahopac finally gets their first possession. Loose ball. Still not controlled on the ground. And picked up by Natalie Scanlon, who hits the deck. Sitting on it, there's got to be a whistle there. What's the call? And they give it, I believe, to Mamaroneck. They're going to stop the clock now and supposed to give Scanlon a chance to get her safety equipment back on. But she did cover the ball, so they'll give it to Mamaroneck. Nora Reardon gives it up to Zidlicki. This is Bennett.
Yes, Sarah! Yes, Sarah!
Bennett, a little misfire. Loose ball picked up by Mahopac. They'll try to clear and set up an offensive attack here. O'Shea, the goalie, sends it up and a whistle. Not sure what the infraction was, but they're giving it to Mamaroneck and a lot of space to work with here. Must have been something O'Shea did. This is a good look. Nora Reardon, it's saved by O'Shea. Just got it with the top of the stick. And it's a Mahopac ball, taken up by Allie Riley. She sends it up to Natalie Scanlon. Scanlon with some pressure back to Riley. And all the way back to the goalie O'Shea. Tigers not making it easy to clear. Mahopac has not had it in their offensive half of the field yet. And we're 4+ minutes in. Unloaded there to Hines. This is Zena McNerney who takes it past midfield. McNerney up to Morgan Kirby. Carolyn Raymond with it. And around the back, that's it's Diana Good. Up top, Kristen Maxwell. Mahopac into their offense. There's Katie McDonough. Raymond now. Sun setting on Memorial Field, and thank goodness it was hot today. Toughing it through that boys lacrosse game. Big win against Arlington that you just saw. Ball came out of the stick of Raymond. She got it back. Pass in front didn't connect, and there's a whistle, Tiger ball. Excuse me. Free position, Mahopac. That's Brianna Karachi with it, and she'll have to peel it off. Good defense by Mamaroneck. Pass in front, stolen by Emily Molland. Malin past midfield, has to unload it, ran out of steam. This is Knowles. Top from Molland, Tyler Zidlicki. This is Nora Reardon. Contact in front, picked up and scored. Zidlicki again.
Let's go, Pat, let's go.
A little confusion after the play. Goals on the board. Good job by Zidlicki to pick up the rebound there and stuff it in. And it looks like the Tigers might be without Madeline Reardon, who's been a top player for them. Nora Reardon's in there. So I guess as long as you have one, good enough. Draw control. Knowles had a stick on it. She does pick it up. Down the sideline, a collision. Offensive foul. Mahopac has it in the stick of Kristen Maxwell. 7.5 minutes gone by, first half. Tigers with a 2-0 lead. Mahopac trying to cut in. Centering pass, Bennett got a stick on it. Ground ball is loose. Picked up by Knowles. This is Giera Puto who plays it back, couldn't connect with Molly Notiff, but Notiff settles it down. So Sophie Miller up to Malland. Now Knowles, Tigers quickly on the counter. This is Alma. Now Zidlicki and Tigers will set it up. Reardon pass in front, shot scored. Julia Quate, it's 3-0. So Malland and Carolyn Raymond, well, never mind. Timeout Mahopac. Coach Jim Lieto wants to settle things down. 17:28 to go, first half. 3-0 Tigers on LMC TV. So now Carolyn Raymond and Emily Malland back to the circle. Draw control is up, and Mahopac has won their first draw control of the game. Tigers won the first 3. Nicely done by McNerney to spin out of trouble. She unloads to Hines. Ball came loose, there's a whistle. It's a Tiger ball. Zidlicki has it on the restart. Ganit Alma, back to Zidlicki. Malland now. Tigers holding a 3-0 lead, and that makes you not so hasty to score a goal.
Where'd you get it?
Knowles racing in. Shot was saved. Now they'll have a stoppage. It's a free position for Bridget Knowles. Straight on angle, good angle to shoot. She will, but it's saved. Rebound loose and picked up. Good job by Emily O'Shea. O'Shea looks pretty strong in net. If Mahopac can figure out how to solve this Tigers defense, O'Shea might be able to keep them in the game. Scanlon across. This is Raymond. Raymond still with it. Pass in front was too high. So now a Tiger ball. They can try to clear it out of the defensive half of the field. Danahy. Now Knowles. Up to Quate, able to settle it down. Pass back Giaraputo. Notif up to Danahy. They'll try it again. This is Malland. Malland to Knowles. See the Tigers decide to go with here.
Go, Sarah!
Sarah Bennett sneaking behind. Hasn't found a cutter. Unloads to Quate. Pass in front. Loose and taken away by Riley. Allie Riley slowing down, took a little bit of contact. So Nora Reardon will have to back off. Taken up by Maxwell. Maxwell still with it, now flips it to Morgan Kirby. Kirby racing around, underhanded attempt, picked up by a teammate, that's Diana Good, but Tiger defense doesn't let her through. This is Katie McDonough. Switch to Maxwell. Maxwell, Tigers in her face, unloads it. Pass comes in front, couldn't connect with Good, and a push at the end of the play. So the Tigers will keep possession here. Just about 12 and a half minutes left in this first half, so halfway through 25-minute halves in girls lacrosse in high school. This is Alma. Mallon now. Across to Bennett. Back out to Zidlicki. Zidlicki, a couple of spin moves, couldn't find any space. Whistle comes in. And looks like Zidlicki has the ball. Where will they spot her? It's not quite a free position. An indirect restart. Pass to Quate. Back to Zidlicki, and she scores. That's a give and go. It's 4-0. It's a hat trick.
Let's get it started here. Let's go.
And it sounds like because of the heat, we have a water break here, so got to hydrate up. 11:29 left first half. 4-0 Tigers on LMC Varsity Sports. We return, draw control. Tigers just scored their 4th goal. They've won 3 of 4 draws. They've won 4 of 5 draws as Knowles snatched that one out of midair. This is Mallon. Alma couldn't connect with Reardon, and that pass will end up out of bounds. Mahopac ball. Katie McDonough races it across midfield, keeps on going.
Hey! That's a card, ref.
Tough defense there from Reardon, knocks it out of bounds.
Let's go, Pack! Come on, girls!
This is McDonough. Kirby from the point. Scanlon, down near 10 minutes left in the half. Racing in, and Tiger defense cuts it off. Chloe Stafford untested so far today.
Go again.
They've come close a couple times, no shots on goal. And that pass gets away. Up the field, Quate trying to pick it up. Raked into the air. Now Quate has an inside track on it and takes off running. Quate outruns the defender and peels it off. A little pressure at the end from Siobhan Hines. Tigers send it around the perimeter. This is Reardon over to Zidlicki. Now Bennett. Zidlicki, make it 4. Tyler Zidlicki just gets lost in a defense so easily. 4 of Mamaroneck's 5 goals. I think at least 3 of them were assisted.
Stay with your person. They're open in the middle.
Let's go, Pack. Come on, girls.
Not hard to figure out, girls. Let's go. Every play is a dump in the middle.
8:56 left first half. Tigers up by 5. The officials are, it's like they were just counting players, make sure all the right players are in the right spot. They've got it. Mallon and Raymond for another draw control. And goes right into the stick of Kirby. Second draw won by the Indians as they try to break the shutout. This is good. Up top, Maxwell. Hold everything, we have a whistle. Free position, looks like we'll finally have a test on Stafford. Shot is saved, rebound loose. Mahopac gets it back, McDonough picked up the rebound. She races back in. Tiger defense collapses on her, there's a whistle and a flag.
Go, Katie!
Go, Katie Mack! Yeah, well, the ball is going where?
And it looks like the ball flew away at the end of the play, so they'll get it back.
Quick.
Molly Notiff showing the hustle. That's what captains are for. Free position here for Katie McDonough. Stafford saved the first. And that one, I think she saved as well. Definitely got a piece of it. Notiff back to Stafford. Notiff up the middle, pass came up to Alma. This is Zidlicki. Back to Alma. See if Mahopac's able to find a way to stop Zidlicki. She's been more dangerous without the ball than with it. That one's disrupted, taken away there by Scanlon. Knocked away. Tiger ball. Zidlicki over to Sarah Bennett. This is Knowles. Reardon back to Knowles. Alma. Now Mallon. This is Bennett. Back to Quate. Pass in front. And the shot scores. That's Emily Mallon. Third Tiger goal scorer. They're up 6-0 here in the first half.
They dump it in the middle! Let's go, girls! Start it up! Every play is the same. They dump it in the middle.
Go, Sarah!
So, margin of victory when these two teams played way back on April 12th was 6 goals. Tigers right now up by 6 goals. Familiar territory. Draw control loose. Danahy picked it up. And Notif's clearing attempt got stuffed, picked back up by Knowles. Knocked loose again. And finally settled down there by Natalie Scanlon. Maxwell over to McDonough. Final 6 minutes of the half. Racing in. What's the call?
Get aggressive, Mahopac!
It's going to be a free position. See if Mahopac can break through. Shot. Saved by Stafford. Loose ball in front. Indians get it back. Whistle. I think the ball was loose. And it is a Tiger ball.
Let's go, Pack. Here we go, Pack. Come on, girls.
That makes sense why it's so tough.
Clearing attempt came to Malland. Off the stick of Zidlicki, chasing it towards the sideline. Mahopac ball.
Get aggressive, girls.
This is Kirby.
Pack. Get open for him.
Kirby sets up shot behind the net.
Let's go, Pack! Let's go, attack!
Diana, get open.
Pass to the middle. Shot is high from Diana Good.
There you go, Ty.
Mahopac keeps it. 4 minutes to go, first half.
17. 17.
Stays with Mahopac after the call.
Get open.
That's it,
This
Caroline!
is Raymond. Looks like a free position coming. Shot. That one scores. Believe that was Carolyn Raymond. Regardless, it's 6-1. Shutout is broken. And Mahopac, maybe something to build on there. Still 3:20 left first half. If they can get a hot streak going, they can certainly turn this back into a very close game by the half. Draw control. Mahopac's got it. Raymond, a good job to win it, and she just takes off running. This Tiger defense is a tough nut to crack. Mahopac did it once, about 30 seconds ago. Whistle. Tiger ball. And a re-spot Anna Giaraputo. She sends it up to Stafford.
Watch that ball!
Stafford around the back.
10 seconds. seconds! 10 seconds!
Up the field to Danahy. That one tipped and out of bounds. And they award it to Mahopac. Mamaroneck's bench is furious. And I think everyone but the official saw a tip. And it looked like a clear tip from just to my two eyes. The officials will talk it over, and 6-1 game, you hope a call like this doesn't impact the result. They do call the tip, and that is the right call.
Great job, guys.
Mallon up to Alma. This is Noel's final 2 minutes first half.
Get the ball, girls! That's it, Morgan! That's it, girls!
Alma. Back to Zidlicki. Mallon now. Final 90 seconds. Tigers might be holding for last shot here. Perhaps not. Here comes Mallon. Lost it for a second. Still loose near the goal line. Mallon got it back. Bennett now. Races all the way around. Pass to the middle. Shot scored. I think that was Zidlicki again. My goodness. It's 7-1 with a minute to go.
Go, Pack. Let's get one more here. Let's go. Let's go, Pack. Pick it up. Play aggressive. Let's go. Less than a minute. Make it count. Let's go. You gotta want it.
Let's get a quick one, man. Pep, let's get a quick one.
Right now. Let's go.
Let's get a quick one. 1 and 2.
Draw control, goes direction of the Tiger goal. And tripping up was Notif. They called Brianna Karachi for a push. Either way, Tiger ball. Now, perhaps try to add another before the break. Sarah Bennett has it. The clock is stopped here. Now it'll restart. Alma down the far side. Defense got a stick on it. Tigers got it back. This is Quate with just over 20 seconds in the half.
Watch the middle, Pack! Watch the middle!
Quate to Zidlicki. Down near 10 seconds. This is Bennett.
In the middle!
Mallon lost it, 2 seconds. And no goal. Shot came after time ran out. I do think that was the right call, so we're at the break. 25 minutes gone by, 25 left to play. 7-1 Mamaroneck over Mahopac. Second half action coming up next on LMC TV. Back for the second half. Wacky Weatherman has taken over. There was a quick storm that popped up out of nowhere during halftime. It luckily didn't give us anything more than a few drops over here, but it's like New Rochelle's about to get it pretty hard. Few drops falling now, but we'll have to wait for the golf cart to come through. Corrales and Carver crashed the show. It looks like we can play some lax. Well, how do you like that? I don't even see any clouds overhead, but somehow it's raining. I don't know how this works. Well, we're gonna play, so let's do it. Mahopac wins the draw. It's taken by Kristen Maxwell. Ball came loose and rolls out. So how do you like that? During halftime, they took down the canopy they had over the score table, and then it started raining. It's also a massive backup in the parking lot now. Orchestra trip came in and the buses blocked the only exit, so that's not good. We're nestled away here at Memorial Field. We're fine. Mahopac with possession here in the first minute of the second half, and they badly need some goals. Whistle there, and it's a Tiger ball. Danahy sends it back to Stafford, whose clearing attempt was tipped. Picked up by Kirby. In transition, good. She scores. And if you're Mahopac, can't start the second half much better than that. Little forecheck, turnover, transition goal.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a minute 14 into the second half. It's a 5-goal game. And it's the one thing from Mamaroneck, as much as they dominated the first half, they score a ton of goals. Scored 7. It's a good total as Knowles slips up and loses it. So that quick sprinkle maybe having an effect. Maxwell across. This is McDonough. She races in, a whistle stops her. Free position for Mahopac. Shot is wide.
Let's go, do it again.
Tiger sticks might have affected the shot. Stop the clock. Yeah, Tiger stick did break up the play. It's broken. My goodness.
Keep shooting, let's go.
Sophie Miller, that stick head hanging by a thread. And she must have a real good teammate out there. I wouldn't give up my stick to someone who just broke theirs.
Go, Pack, our ball, let's go.
So Miller with a fresh stick.
Keep shooting.
And now we can play.
Play.
Mahopac down 5. Still plenty of time left. This is Hannah Lieto. I'm sorry, it's Karachi. Brianna Karachi. Stick contact and picked up by Notif. Notif to Quate, who crosses midfield. Oh, that's a beautiful breeze that comes by. It was a hot one today, folks. We've been out here for hours. Nice pass. Shot is high. Bennett backed it up. So Tigers with a fresh possession here. Knowles playing catch with Zidlicki. Bennett raced in, backed out. Quate spinning. Little contact there.
Back in, Raph.
Go, Emily, come on, Pack, let's go, defense.
So offset free position here for Quate. Not the best angle, but she passes. Bennett over to Alma. Reardon. Taking it behind. Trying to spin, ends up passing. This is Bennett, her usual spot behind the net. Some contact, turnover. Scanlon forced it, picked it up, and passes it back. Back to Scanlon. So just 4 minutes gone by and a push there. Tigers hold on, Indians hold on to it. McNerney. This is Raymond. Raymond still with it, pass in front. Bouncer goes over the cage and out of bounds. Backed up by Raymond. So continued Mahopac possession. Raymond, some contact. Be a free position for Carolyn Raymond. Raymond sets up left-handed. Rushes, shoots, and scores. It's 7-3. It's a 4-goal game with just under 20 minutes left to play.
Let's go, Pat! Keep it going, let's go! Real quick, let's go! Get involved here, let's go!
Come on, girls. Let's go, Pack. Let's go, Pack.
Draw control. Looks like Knowles has it. She does. Knowles sends it up, but missed the target. Loose ball rolling, and almost breaking away was Alexa Rispoli. She took a push. All things considered, though, not a bad idea.
Take off, girls, take off!
Maxwell up to Karachi. (7-1) Tigers in the first half. 2-0 Mahopac so far in the second. Maxwell.
Get involved!
Raymond behind. Tried to find an angle, took a check. So they'll set up Carolyn Raymond. Two of Mahopac's 3 goals so far. Ends up opting for the pass. Up top and hold everything. Free position. Kristen Maxwell. Races in, shoots, and scores! It's a 7-4 game, and Mamaroneck has got to be thinking about taking a timeout soon. Had a 6-goal lead at the half. It's down to 3.
Get involved! Let's go, Blue! Let's go, Blue! Come on!
Mahopac looking like a completely different team in the second half, and they will take that timeout. 18 minutes left to play. It's 7-4 Tigers on LMC TV. Back following the Mamaroneck timeout. Tigers trying to refocus here. They've given up 3 unanswered goals here in the second half. And Mahopac has cut a 7-1 halftime deficit to 7-4 in a span of 7 minutes. Draw control still bouncing around. Mallon takes it. Also takes some contact. Mallon races up. Spins and, is that a whistle? I guess not.
Let's go, defense!
Pass in front. Bennett had nowhere to go. Comes across the other side. Shoots. And where is it? It was saved by O'Shea. He just kind of stopped. Strange. Mahopac will try to counter now. Trailing by 3, and trailing by 3 is, you can threaten from there, but they get it down to 2, then things get really interesting because then you're just a score and a draw away from threatening a tie. This is Rispoli. Pass in front, sent away, and a whistle on the play, a push. So Karachi awarded a free position here. Karachi saved by Stafford. Stays with Mahopac.
Let's go, K-Mac! Let's go, get a ball! To the goal!
Get open, D, get open!
They score! Believe that was Diana Good once again. It's a 7-5 game with 15:43 to go.
Let's show up here, let's go! Let's go! Ref, watch that circle, Ref! It's not fair, Ref, all game!
Infraction on the play, Tiger ball.
Come on, Ref!
So Mallon takes it up. Took some contact. Tiger's still with it. Lights are in almost full effect now. It's a good thing they have them. This game's scheduled for 6:30, but things were delayed getting started with the first game. 30-minute lightning delay before the boys game versus Arlington. That pushed this game from 6:30 to 7 o'clock. This will be a free position for the Tigers. Pass, another pass, and the ball comes loose. Mahopac ball.
Let's go, let's go!
Mahopac fans are feeling it. 14:30 left in the game, and it's just a 2-goal game.
Look at Katie! Go! Go!
Here come the Indians, looking to draw it within 1.
Get open, D! Shooting space! Shooting space! Shooting! Get open, D! Get open, D!
Raymond
Get back!
slips, gets it back.
Come on! Come on!
Pass in front, all alone. It was stopped. Stafford has it. I think Notif actually made the stop. And another disruption on a clearing attempt. It's going to stay with Mahopac here. So another turnover as Stafford is trying to clear the ball. It's a free position. Pass is bobbled by Good and picked up by Miller. That's a big stop. Off the stick of Giera Puto. That one, is it in or out? Tiger ball.
Watch the game, ref. Watch this game. The one that's happening here. Right?
Off the stick, up the middle. Reardon picks it up.
Get out. White kicked it out. You were right there, ref.
This is Bennett to Quate. Tigers can really use a goal. They haven't scored any in the second half yet. Malland almost wound it up. Gets the call for a free position.
Let's go, Emily. One more time, Emily. Come on, kid.
Malland races in. Shot bounces high. Bennett's back there to backing it up.
Let's go, Pack! Let's go, Pack!
Under 12 minutes left, a 2-goal lead for the Tigers. Knowles. And it's stolen. Stick comes out from Scanlon, no call, ball loose. Mahopac gets it back, and taking some contact there was Allie Conlon. Things getting a little wild here in the late stages. This is Kirby, she'll pass it back. McNerney. McNerney streaks through the center of the field. The score just disappeared off the board. Now it's back. It does that sometimes, no worries.
Get involved here.
So Mahopac now, another chance to make this a 1-goal game. Still over 10 minutes left. Scanlon, loose ball in front. They get it back. Back to Scanlon. She's got some space. Scanlon, it's wide.
Come on, Morgan.
Out of bounds, Mahopac ball.
Get involved. Let's go.
Quick pass to Raymond.
Get up and deep. Get up and deep. Get up and deep.
Mahopac credit. Taking their time, being patient. Pass in front, contact there, and Karachi will get a free position.
Come on, Bree. Get involved.
Straight on chance here for Mahopac. Racing in, shot was saved by Stafford.
Look.
Play still live and Mahopac still with it. That'll be a flag there.
Got hit in the head first, ref. Come on. Protect these girls.
And And now coming out with it
Let's go. Get involved.
is Kristen Maxwell.
Get up and see!
Go.
This is McDonough.
Go.
McDonough towards the center, and bunch of traffic and a whistle. Free position as Good was trying to break away in the middle of the scoring area. She'll have a free position. She's got 2 goals already. And another save. Chloe Stafford being real careful with the clearing now. And overshoots it into the Mahopac bench.
Let's go. Let's go.
Indians will keep the pressure on here. Under 8 minutes left. A 2-goal game.
Go. Get in.
Shot. Oh, another save by Stafford. Stafford with a face full of Diana Good. Not making it easy. And she does clear it up.
The clock even ran off, ref.
Alma able to pick it up.
Home field is 30 seconds left. Watch the clock if you can't count to 10.
Some pressure there. Alma will keep it. Under 7 minutes to play. Tigers with the ball. Tigers being shut out in this second half. They hold the lead thanks to 7 first-half goals. Things will get a lot easier if they can score one here. Zidlicki across. This is Alma. That's an offensive foul.
There you go! About freaking time!
Let's go!
So Mahopac right back at it. Still over 6 minutes to play.
Get involved here, let's go! Get involved, what's hurt?
It's taken up by Kirby. Good with it now.
Get in there! Want the ball! Go!
Oh, you move!
Trying to make some space inside, couldn't do it. Across to Kirby, didn't connect. Racing after it is Good. Julia Quaid in on it too. She's pushed out of bounds. And the question is, ball out or push? It's a push. So Quaid will bring it up.
We need that ball!
Knowles across to Mallon. There's a timeout called by Mamaroneck. Want to set up this offensive possession. It's 7-5 with 5:09 left to go. Don't go anywhere. This one will come right down to the wire. Conclusion coming up next. So we return from the timeout. Tigers with the ball, 5 minutes left. 2-goal lead. All their goals scored in the first half. Mahopac 4 goals in this second half. The Tigers none. Quaid racing in.
Come on! Let's go!
Hey, ref, the clock is going, ref! Let's go!
Well, he is right. The clock is running through all this, but that's the rule. Only less than 2 minutes will it stop. Another free position here for Julia Quaid.
Let's go, Emily, one more time, Emily.
4 minutes left. Quate straight on with O'Shea.
Take away the box if you want to.
Quate scores! Second of the game for Julia Quate. First of the second half for Mamaroneck. And they're back up by 3.
Let's go, Pat! Go! Let's go! Starts with the draw, let's go! Let's go!
Win the draw!
Go, let's go! We need this! We need this! Let's go!
Let's go, Pack! Here we go, Pack!
Draw control will roll out of bounds. No one touched it, so they'll do it again.
Hey, Fred!
Sounds fair to me.
Get the ball!
Take control, girl!
Let's go, Pack! Let's go, Pack! Make it quick! Let's go! A lot of time left. Make it quick!
Come on, Tigers! Show me something, bud! Let's go, Mamaroneck!
This one won't roll out. Tigers have it. Knowles won it cleanly. 3.5 minutes left. Tigers with a 3-goal lead.
The ball!
Comes to Bennett. Reardon. That'll be a free position.
Let's go, Emily! One more time, kid! Let's go, Emily!
Shot scores! Nora Reardon!
Go, Pack! Here we go, Pack! Come on, Pack!
It's 9-5. The Tigers pulling away late.
Keep it up, Mamaroneck! Let's go, Pack! Come on now!
We got 3 minutes, Pat! Let's go! Come on, Bree! Come on, Caroline! Come on, Morgan! Let's go, Maxwell! 3 minutes, let's go!
Come on, Tigers! Come on! Go, Sarah! Let's go, Mamaroneck!
Clean draw win by Morgan Kirby.
Up there!
And Mahopac
Up there!
back on the attack. They can't afford to be as patient as they were earlier in this half. Time is not on their side, trailing by 4, 2:30 to play. Need goals with some tempo.
That's all right.
Cutter in front, shot scored! Carolyn Raymond cuts it back to 3.
Let's go, finish strong! 2.5 minutes, let's go, Bree, come on! Let's go, Pack!
Come on, Emily!
Let's go, Em!
Let's go, Pack! Here we go, Pack! Let's go, Caroline! Here we go, kid! Let's go, baby!
So big draw here. Tigers win it, they can start to stall. If Mahopac wins it, which they do, now they can try for another quick one. Stolen away! Bridget Knowles. Big steal. And now the Tigers can bring it up and try to run out some clock. Zidlicki. Ball came loose. She got it back. Knowles. Quate. Races in. Thought about a shot. and took some contact. Clock does stop here under 2 minutes while they set her up. Minute 45 left. Pass right in front, and it's saved by O'Shea. Loose ball picked up by Mahopac, 90 seconds left. Pass comes back to Lieto.
What happened there, bud? Come on now.
Mahopac needs 3. There's a minute 20 left. McNerney, that's a free position. Clock will stop at a minute 14.
Look for it. Ref, you gotta move her too. You gotta move them. And there goes the scoreboard. Come on.
The scoreboard just shut off. There it goes. Temporary pause. McNerney, another free position.
Yo, get involved. Let's go.
Let's go, Pack. Come on, Pack. Here we go, Pack.
That did take 2 seconds off the clock, down to a minute 12. Shot. A save made by Stafford. Chloe Stafford winning this game right now for Mamaroneck in this second half. Pass in front. That one scores. Brianna Karachi with her first. It's back to a 2-goal game under a minute to go.
Let's go, Pack.
Let's go.
53 seconds left on the clock.
2 quick ones. Let's go.
What Mahopac needs more than anything else right now is to win this draw. It's up, and the Tigers have it. It's Malland who won it cleanly, just running around trying to waste out the clock. 40 seconds left. Back to Malland. Down to 30 seconds. Mahopac needs a steal in the worst way. Zidlicki now with 20. Back to Quate, getting near the sideline. Spins out of trouble. 10 seconds to go. Ball comes loose, and it's out of bounds. 6 seconds left. Not enough time to score 2 goals as far as I know. Lieto drops it, and that'll do it. Wait a minute, there's a stoppage with 1 second left. That won't do it, but this will. Final second runs off the clock, and Mamaroneck holds on. They take out Mahopac by a 9-7 final, and they move on to the semifinal to face Suffern. A game they dominated in the first half, 7-1, outscored 6-2 in the second half, but enough to have the advantage in the final score. 9-7 the final. Stick around, post-game show coming up next on LMC TV. Back on the postgame show now, joined by Tigers coach Rocky Lividini. Coach, you're dominating in the first half 7-1, things not going your way in the second half. To what do you credit your team being able to hold on, especially there at the end?
We kind of just told them that you got 5 minutes left, we got to hold on to the ball. Unless someone's wide open and you're right in front of the net, that's the only time you take the shot. And they stayed composed when they needed to. Obviously, you know, down to 5 minutes, we didn't score any goals until the whole second half, so it was a little worrisome, but we had to hold on to it, and we needed the win, so they handled it well.
Chloe Stafford, a bunch of big saves in that second half. It could have been a lot worse. Talk about how your sophomore goalie really came up big today.
She stepped up big. She seems to step up in big games, and she made some awesome saves, and the game definitely went our way with her help, for sure.
Looked like you were without a couple of your normal starters today. Talk about how some of your second stringers were able to step in and help contribute to a big playoff win today.
Yeah, I mean, we're missing Cassie and Madeline. They're both due to season-ending injuries, so we knew going into this game that people were going to have to step up. Bridget Knowles stepped up on the circle, Sarah Bennett stepped up on the circle, and all of our attackers. Tyler had 6 goals today. She did awesome. Julia had goals and assists. Everybody really stepped up and did their part, and they know that we needed to win this game.
Got Suffern coming up next. I believe you had a defeat to them earlier in the season. What's your strategy going in to try to make things different this time?
We just have to possess the ball. They're obviously a very good team. We were 9-6 at one point in that game, and we kind of just let up, and you can't let up on a team like Suffern. So I think if we stay composed and bury every shot that we have and just have less turnovers and cause more turnovers, I think we'll be able to make history.
Rob Moretti here, back one more time, wrapping up a 9-7 victory for Mamaroneck over Mahopac in the Section 1 Class A quarterfinals, a game that Mamaroneck dominated really in the first half, a 7-1 advantage at halftime, and then Mahopac stormed back in the second half. Tigers didn't score a goal till late in the half, but they were able to make the stops when they need to. A big game for Chloe Stafford in goal, and Tigers with a couple of goals there at the end to ice the game away. So they'll move on to face Suffern, and that'll do it for us here today on LMC TV Varsity Sports. The CEO of LMC TV is Eric Lewis. The COO is Matt Sullivan. The community sports producer is me, Rob Moretti. And the camera crew today pulling a double shift, Sean Kelly, Alex Newman, and Robert Reamer. One more time, I'm Rob Moretti. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We've got more sectional action coming up next. The varsity softball team takes on New Rochelle in first round action. That game coming up right following this one on LMC Varsity Sports.